Well, hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for mid-October right through to mid-November 2023. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I'll never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam. Okay, let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aries, this is your twin flame reading. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. The first pile will be your pile, the second pile will be your person's pile, and the third pile will be the unified energy of how things are going to come together, okay? So let's get straight to it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know regarding their twin flame connection? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? What are they meant to see? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Now, it is worth noting to check up online what it means to be in a twin flame connection, because if anyone is mentally, physically, or emotionally abusive, that is not a twin flame connection. That is more likely a false flame connection, and it will waste your wonderful time and drain you of your beautiful love. Okay, so I do want you to be aware of that. A twin flame is magnetic. It is a relationship like no other. You're drawn to the person. At the same time, you realize there is stuff in between that needs to be healed or looked at and processed before both of you can come together. There tends to be a runner, a chaser, and a separation period. Now, that separation period can last days, weeks, or months, or even years. So it depends on your spiritual awakening and how long it takes for your twin to accept their journey. Because the twin flame journey, it is actually an activated relationship. It's about accepting your spiritual awakening first, and that has to be accepted. Your true calling beckons to you, and once you connect to that, then you will reunite with your twin before you can move forward, okay? So let's see what is going on in your twin flame connection. I always like to show twin flames as magnets. Both of you are identical in your energies when you meet, so you're drawn to each other, but also you repel each other, and there is a space in between. Both parties are in the same energetic frequency, so you want to be together, but there is stuff in between that prevents you both from connecting. So both parties remain apart in order to do the spiritual work and elevate your frequency so that you can come together in a healthier frequency and a match. If the chaser continues to chase their counterpart, they will perpetuate a cycle. So if you're reaching out, messaging, or even thinking about your person, that actually keeps the cycle in play. But as soon as the chaser puts all that love, care, and devotion onto themselves and goes inwards and connects to their true life's purpose path, only then are you the catalyst for change, and your person is encouraged to step up and do the spiritual work. When twin flames meet, they're actually in a mirrored behavior. So you actually have had experiences in the past before you met each other that are very similar, and you are meant to process anything that you've experienced and heal it before you can fully accept a twin flame connection. So the twin that is the runner often looks in the mirror, sees all the things within themselves that they've been running from years, and they avoid it out of fear. They don't want to open that box. They don't really want to go there. They feel overwhelmed by their emotions, so they keep their twin at a distance. They keep them at arm's length. So the twin, whilst it does feel like a rejection, the twin is actually rejecting parts of themselves where they feel like they're not good enough, or they're not ready to face certain things that they need to heal and process from their past. It could be trust issues, codependency, insecurities, self-loathing, obsession, or even addictions that are in the way of the connection. So let's see what's going on with yours. But I just want you to be aware that there is a process that occurs during a twin flame connection. You can cut a cord, so you can actually disconnect from your twin if you want to, but you only have one twin flame. You can have many soulmates in each lifetime, but the twin flame journey, whilst it is very difficult, and I'm sending you a huge hug out there because it is a hard one to navigate, it is worth noting that when you come together, it is a relationship like no other. It is about accepting all the stuff within yourself, healing it, processing it so it no longer has power to influence a situation, so that you can both be drawn together and have a wonderful union. But the spiritual work needs to be done. Now, not everybody gets to meet their twin in each lifetime, so I want you to be aware of that as well. Let's see what's going on with you. I can definitely see that you've been waiting long enough. I get a sense here that you have trust issues. You don't trust this person. And with the Queen of Swords there for your energy, I definitely see that you're detaching from this person, or you're being very strict with yourself. You don't want to reach out, even though you do deep down. I feel like you've got something to say to this person. It may not be 100% nice. I get a sense here that you're being really realistic, really cold towards this person because you've been forced into that position. I feel like you wanted to be with your person and you gave it your all. However, I feel this person, I feel like they're learning. They definitely regret how things went down in this connection. I definitely see that your person likes to party. They like to, I feel like they may be numbing something, okay? They're running away from something, and it's something that's, I feel ancestral wounding here. I feel like they're trying to break a pattern, and they haven't managed to face it just yet. But let's see what's going on. Hanged person as well. There's definitely a stalemate going on in this union, and there needs to be a major awakening before you and your person can come together. I definitely see that you and your person can move into a high-level commitment. However, at this time, I feel like you're really detaching from this. It's almost like you are becoming the runner. I want to see the overall outcome because King of Pentacles. Okay. So with time, you and your person, you can be together in a high-level commitment where you trust each other. But at this time, I feel you're not in the right frequency to come together. But let's see, there's more to it than that. There are dynamics. As you can see there, we've got number 7, patience. I feel like your patience is wearing thin. If you can see the timer there, it's like your patience, it's running out. You've been waiting a long time for this connection. You have been doing the healing. We have the star there. So that indicates that you've not been like wasting your time just wanting to be with this person. You've been on your own spiritual journey, and you've been doing a lot of discovering about yourself. I feel like you're reestablishing your power, and some of you have really identified a trust issue that has gone on in your previous experiences. So maybe some of you have been hurt before you met your twin. If not, I definitely get a sense that some of you may have witnessed something that perhaps made you feel insecure when it comes to true love. But I definitely get an energy here that your patience is running out. I feel there's just, it's like, it's not that you're giving this person an ultimatum. I feel like you offered this person love, devotion, care. You were there for this person. You created a very solid sanctuary for this person to come towards you. When things got really tough for this person, I felt they did reach out. But they're just suspended. It's like a very stagnant connection right now. Remember, the spiritual journey for a twin flame is to activate wisdom so that both of you can learn lessons within, and there is a separateness before you come back together. But it's number 7 there. So some of you, that's the Chariot card number, some of you are overcoming obstacles within yourselves, but I feel a change of direction is in the wind for you. I feel some of you are questioning the spiritual journey with your twin and wondering, is it worth it? And right now, especially since your outcome energy, we got 10 of Swords here and we've got the King of Wands. I feel some of you, you're thinking about moving on and, you know, connecting to someone new, someone who steps up, someone who gives action rather than words, because I feel like you've waited long enough. I feel like, I mean, there's another 7 there for you. Look at the numerical synchronicities. So I definitely see that you're in a cycle of change. 7 tends to be a number of like self-evaluation, where you're opening yourself up to a new path in life and you're wondering all the effort you put into something, is it worth it? And if it's not, you're checking the exchange and you're leaving anything that has felt unrewarding or where you felt unfulfilled. And the snake energy indicates that you're changing your life in some way. The snake is to like transform. It is to acknowledge loss, that this is a setback. Some of you may even feel tempted to reach out to this person, especially since we've got the Knight of Pentacles there. Some of you are like, you really have something to say to this person. You want to discuss something about the relationship, but the Queen of Swords energy is like you're holding off, you're being really self-sufficient, you're holding yourself back, and you're in silence. You've got something to say, but it's like you're being really like distance or detached at this time. And I feel some of you are abruptly trying to end this, or even think about cutting a cord here with this. Now, the snake in this situation, especially since we've got a King of Wands there, for some of you, my beautiful Aries, not all of you, some of you may have been talking to someone new already, and you may be like keeping it on the down low. You're not really knowing if it's going to go anywhere. You may be just seeing where it's going to go, because deep down your heart is with your twin. It's not that you're stringing your person along, this new person. If you are with somebody new or you're talking to somebody new, I feel it's like you're trying to get over your twin. You're trying to move away from it, and it's a very protective measure, and I feel like you don't want to waste your time. So I feel like you're opening yourself up to a soulmate, and you know, everybody has their own path. So if you are doing that, I definitely see you disconnecting your cord and going for a soulmate. But if you do not want to be with someone new, because I see there is a potential in the future for you to be with your twin, but you need to listen to your own intuition, because if you feel you can't do this anymore, you can disconnect from the twin flame journey. I want you to be aware you always have a choice, okay? If the universe feels you must be together, it will orchestrate a meeting between you and your person. So never wait for your twin, because they have their own spiritual path where they need to evolve, and it will take some time. And it may not be on the time frame that you're on, because remember, we can only meet each other as deeply as we have met ourselves. And if your person is running away from something within themselves, or they're, you know, numbing their feelings, or there's addictions there, it may take a little bit extra long. So just be aware of that, okay? I'm going to pull a card on that snake for you, because I want to see what that is. I feel some of you, not all of you, my beautiful Aries, have trust issues, and this may be something you experienced before you met your twin, and it's been triggered in this twin flame connection, so that you can look at it, process it, heal it, and although you're shaped by it, it no longer controls how you move forward towards love. So let me just look at that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know? Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know regarding this twin flame connection? I definitely see that you don't really trust this twin. Okay, now this person may have given you reason to, but looking at their energy, I can't see that they're, I mean, the Three of Cups does indicate that they like to party. Okay, I mean, Three of Cups doesn't mean that there's a third party situation, but I will have a look at that just to make sure. Yeah, you're stuck. So the snake for you is really that you're feeling really stuck, and you just want to change. You want to change this connection. You want to be that catalyst for change. And when you start to move on and focus on your own path, your own abundance, your own self-love, self-care, and your own journey of self-discovery, that is when you influence your person to step up and accept their spiritual awakening. So the Eight of Swords there indicates that you're feeling very stuck. This is stagnant, and you're trying to be really honest with yourself. You're trying to release yourself from denial, see things as they truly are. And with the Chariot card, you're like, you know what? I got to move on. I got to move forward. And you're checking the exchange. Also, the Chariot card can indicate that you're keeping a tight rein over your feelings right now, because you've been hurt by this. And again, I'm sending you a huge hug out there. This is a very difficult relationship to take and navigate, and I feel like you have been navigating your way through it, but it's been painful. And with the Chariot card, I feel like you gave your 100% commitment to this. I feel there's this energy here where you cannot feel 100% confident in this union right now, so you don't trust it, so you need to change it. You need to evolve from it and move forward. We've got the Queen of Swords. You're being super honest with yourself, very direct. And if this person reaches out, which I'll have a look and see if they're going to reach out, because at this time, I'm not seeing any physical movement to reach out, but I will pull a card just to see. I feel that you're very detached from this because it's a protective measure. You're protecting your heart. But I feel like you have something very cold to say to this person, but maybe you're holding back because you don't want to influence the circumstances in any shape or form right now. I just get this sense of, should you stay, should you go? I feel like you're on the fence at the moment. Now, it doesn't mean your feelings are on the fence. I feel that you definitely are trying to withdraw from this connection. I feel like you're trying to get organized in your own life. You're really having clarity of purpose here. You're setting yourself in alignment with your intentions to get your life on track. And I feel that you're creating really healthy boundaries, strong self-esteem, and I feel like you're reestablishing your power. I feel like you're making a shrewd decision right now to invest in yourself, and that is what the twin flame connection is, to turn all those emotions, that focus inwards to your spiritual journey and your sense of self. You're very self-sufficient. You don't need this person. You wanted to be with this person, and you don't let everybody in. Okay, Aries, you're very passionate, very intense, but at the same time, you don't fall in love easily. So the fact that you fell in love with your twin, it hurts all the more. This person got into your skin. They get under your skin, this person. So when they come back into your world, sometimes you may feel that they are very chaotic and that it's going to turn your world upside down again. So you feel very cautious about whether you should let this person in or not. Okay, we do have a Knight of Pentacles here. You created a very solid foundation for this person. You want a faithful, loving union. You want someone to settle down with. And I feel like you offered everything. I feel that you wanted a traditional relationship with this person and that you were solid as a rock for this person. I feel like you worked really hard to save this union as well. But I feel like there was some harsh words said at the end is what I'm being given. And this person, they regret. They regret what they did. Now, it's really interesting. I keep getting really itchy here. Okay, not here in the hand. This normally means money. So when I get itchy like here, it can indicate some sort of substance abuse. Okay, so I just want you to be aware when I touch this person's energy, I want to itch here. So it tends to mean some sort of, addiction. So I'm just going to leave it like that. I will get into their energy in a moment. But the Knight of Pentacles, I just want to pull a card here because deep, deep down, you want to be with this person. You really wanted to work hard to make this a relationship where you could have a high level commitment, but you're holding yourself back because you feel you've given your all. And right now, I feel like you've got nothing left to give because this person really hasn't come forward to show you anything more. Yeah, you're changing your life. The Knight of Swords, okay? I feel like you have a flurry of things that you'd like to say to this person, but right now I feel like you're cutting loose, trying to enjoy your independence. And when you get a Knight of Swords, it indicates that you are informed by experience, okay? So I feel like you have shifted your reaction or response to this. You're broadening your perspective in order to change things because you recognize that if you do what you always did, you're always going to get the same outcome. And right now, you're not happy with the outcome. So I feel like you're adapting to a new way of behaving in this connection. And it's almost like when you feel called to reach out to this person, you're writing the message down and then you're like saving it in like your draft folder or something. You're not sending it. I feel like you are trying to stop yourself in some way from reaching out until this person comes in. Now, I will see if they are coming in, but right now I feel like you're focusing on your energy. Your person is in a cycle of regret. And again, I mean, I'm going to have to ground myself because this is really like, so either this person has like substance abuse or addictions or something like that. Maybe they're having an allergic reaction to something, or they may tell you about that. I'm not really sure. I'm just going to ground my energy because it's starting to become a lot where I'm itching quite heavily. So I can feel the energy. I've given you the energy, so I'm stepping back from their energy. It's number 20. Number 20 is judgment. This person judges themselves. I feel like they are having some sort of spiritual awakening where they're taking accountability in their mind and in their heart and their soul, and taking responsibility for all the things that they've said, done, their actions that they're not proud of, okay? Now, they may not discuss this with you at this time, but I feel this person has talked about you to their friends, and they have some regrets. I mean, their overarching energy is to regret. I feel that to some degree there has been unfairness, but I feel this person, they have held back their emotions. It's almost like as soon as they got in deep, because I feel like you got in deep, you got to know this person like no other person. You hit on some areas in this person's life that they consider a closed book. They don't like people to really expose them. And I really feel that this person saw that you were getting in deep and they got scared and they cut it quite short. So let me just pull a quick card on that one. What do they regret? What do they regret? What does this person regret for my beautiful Aries? 10 of Wands. They regret like having the world on their shoulders, being too busy, that they're carrying something around with them that is a burden, that they don't let anybody help them with, or they don't let anybody in. King of Wands. Interesting, because King of Wands is on your energy there. So this could be that this person thinks that you're with someone else or knows that you're with someone else. Okay, and that's not going to resonate with every Aries, but I mean, the energy that I'm mainly getting from this is that I feel this person, they carry regret around with them for what they did, because this is an Aries card, King of Wands there, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's an indicative card of an Aries energy. So I feel this person regrets how things were left and they carry it around with them. They carry around their grief. But I mean, I feel this person, there's an energy here as well. This person had a lot of responsibility on their shoulders when they first met you. And there is a potential here that this person, they were decluttering their life when they first met you. So they weren't really ready for love. But at the same time, they didn't want to lose you. And I feel that they were trying to get rid of things that were no longer meant to be in their life. And you were not one of them. However, I feel this person waited and waited and waited too long. Okay, this person is a very deep thinker. And again, I'm not here to give anyone an excuse or a way out. I get an energy here that this person, they regret and are haunted by the way things were left. Okay, I mean, with the book there, this also tells me that there is something in their family lineage, like they have emulated a cycle of repeat. And ancestral wounding there. I mean, the book represents knowledge. This person knows that they should have acted in a different way. I feel this person is working on their immature behavior in order to become more mature. And I get a sense here, this person, they're keeping their distance, or they kept their distance to avoid their true feelings and desires for you. Mainly because they had a lot on their plate, or there was a lot of responsibility on their shoulders when they first met you. They were not looking for love. And thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. I'm being given that this person was afraid of losing themselves in this connection, and that they had a lot of fears and insecurities that they were trying to deal with from previous experiences, and they couldn't allow themselves to go to that place with you. Okay. I mean, the book, it's number 26 when you reduce it. 2 + 6 is 8, the number of the self. This person, they refused to learn stuff about themselves. They just wanted to get busy living and enjoying themselves. They didn't want to do the spiritual work. Very closed off. But number 10 indicates Wheel of Fortune. They know that you are their destiny, and they are trying to change things around, trying to learn. Okay, because the book is about knowledge. Let me see if I got any other energy coming from this. This person's got a secret. Okay. This person's got a secret. So let me just see what that is. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you show me what the secret is, or was, when they first met? Can you please show me the secret? What am I meant to see with this? 4 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so the 4 of Swords, they were always single. So they did not have another person when they first met you. That's not a secret. The secret is that they were healing from something. So they either were damaged by an experience before they met you, and they have greater clarity now. I mean, they've got the Queen of Swords as well. So they can see clearly that they were very detached from love. I feel this person was in a period of rest or recuperation. They had taken some time out to take care of themselves and heal. However, they hadn't finished the cycle before they met you. And I feel with the Queen of Swords, they think about you a lot, especially when they're about to go to sleep. This person, you are always on their mind, always. Okay, this person, they're trying to find peace of mind as well. And there's something here. This person felt very alone when they were younger, very alone. Let me see what this is. Queen of Swords, because this person, they're creating healthier boundaries. What's the secret? Seven of Pentacles. You know, I feel like there's a family secret here, but it's kind of like off limits. Eight of Wands. This person will tell you it, but in time. So they may have hinted at it when they were with you, but they haven't told you the full story. It's not that they had someone else. It's not that at all. This person, there's some sort of family secret. I feel it's something to do with their maternal side, mother, or the female guardian, feminine guardian there. That's coming up. And I get an energy here that either this person left or they were very cold, very bitter about something, very harsh. But I feel with the Seven of Pentacles here, they worked really hard to please that person, whoever that person was, okay? It could even be like an aunt. It could be someone who has very strong influence in this person's life, grandma. You know, I get an energy, this person really worked hard to please this person, has a lot of responsibilities to look after that person. And with the Eight of Wands here, I feel like either this person left when they were younger and then came back and they had to take like full responsibility within the home space. There's something in their childhood that makes them feel very temporary in people's lives. It's like they don't stick around long. They're very like a social butterfly. Okay, that's what this person is like, your twin. It's like they connect to situations and then they're on to the next. They're on to the next. They don't stick around too long. And I feel this has come from someone in their childhood. But the Eight of Wands tells me that they do want to message you. They will tell you. So there will be some sort of communication in the future. I'm not sure if it's going to be in the next 6 weeks. I will have to find that out on the outcome energy. We do have the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups is to go out and party. It is to be intoxicated, okay? It is to enjoy letting your hair down and not having responsibilities. So I feel this person, you know, it's like they transform their mind. They elevate, go to that other space by connecting to some sort of addiction or intoxication. I feel like they're numbing their feelings. Something that is a closed secret or closed chapter in their life. They prefer to forget it, but it is actually influencing the way that they operate in love. Can you please show me the Three of Cups? Nine of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Can you please show me this person? You're showing me that they're in a single energy. Just want to just double check the Strength card. Okay, friends. Three of Pentacles with the Strength card is friendship groups. This person, they were abandoned by somebody. And you know what? Again, there's an energy of being abandoned by a feminine energy in their life. Again, male or female, it's not a gender-specific reading. It's someone that they looked up to. I mean, it could even be an ex that they had that left the union. Five of Pentacles is to be shut out in the cold. And with the Three of Pentacles, when it's covered by the Strength card, it's like friendships, okay? It's like this person, they talk about you a lot to their friends, and I feel that they've put you on a bit of a pedestal, actually. They look at you like you've got your life in order, even if you haven't. This person, when we put a person on a pedestal, especially when we first meet them, we think, you know, they're so attractive, they're fun to be with, there's love, there's a bond. We start to look at them with like sparkly eyes, where we put them on a bit of a pedestal. They're the best thing since sliced bread. And what we don't realize is that we're putting them on a bit of a pedestal, and inadvertently, we are shifting the dynamic. We are putting ourselves below them in a way. And I feel this person really idolized you, and they felt like they needed to step up. They constantly felt like they were not enough or needed to step up in some way. And they set themselves, it's almost like they set themselves unrealistic targets of stepping up. However, you just wanted them to be honest, open, and love you the way that you love them. So there's something in this person's energetic makeup where they feel like they're not enough, where they feel low self-worth, low self-esteem. And this has come from childhood. And when they are with someone that they think the world of, and they feel like you deserve the world, then they start to look at themselves and think, well, what can I offer? So this person may have even said to you at one point, you deserve better. This person, they're dealing with a lot of insecurities. Something, though, that is a bit off limits, and I can't quite grasp it right now. It's a secret that they've got or that they keep really close. They're running away from that. And I feel this person may have said, you remind me of somebody, and they put the brakes on and they avoided their feelings, denied their feelings. Because this person with the Hanged Woman and the regret card, I want to see how they feel, because they're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles, and the outcome energy, I want to see how it's coming later on. We got King of Pentacles here. This person sees you as someone that they want to build a life with, that they want to step up to be with, someone that you can trust. But right now, I feel like they're still in pause. The Hanged Woman card, the equivalent, of course, is the Hanged Man, but this is this particular deck, the Dream Keepers Tarot by Liz Houston there. This card indicates wisdom, turning your life upside down so that you can learn and see things from new perspectives. And I definitely get an energy here that this person has been put on pause. So twin flames, they tend to have a separation period on purpose. Your guides get in the way to separate you both so that you can have a spiritual experience separately in order to spiritually evolve. And this person is learning that they have toxic traits that they need to resolve before they can come towards you. So I feel this person, they still have those traits. Okay, with the bear, it tends to mean that they are enduring those difficult experiences and they are trying to heal those things. With the Seven of Pentacles, they do need to make a decision. And I feel that you would want to be in a high-level commitment with this person, but at this time, your final card there is rejection. So you feel rejected from this connection, and you just feel, how can you get past it? How can you move past that energy? Seven of Cups. Okay, Hanged Woman, Seven of Cups. This person, they are in a state of stagnancy because they still have trust issues, commitment issues. And the Seven of Cups is really to, have the imagination running wild. As you can see there's lots of different things in those cups. There's like a dragon, there's a snake, there's also riches and victory wreaths, and there's a memory of people. So it really is about this person's mind. They sometimes allow fears to get the better of them. They have intentions of stepping up, transforming their life, and they aim for something. And then sometimes that goal is not accomplished and it shatters the illusion. And then they sort of fall down into, insecurity, or they start to worry that they're never going to accomplish whatever they set out to do. I do feel there's some really good stuff on the horizon for your twin. I feel like there's some good things coming that will actually put them in a mindset that they start to realize that not everything that happens to them will be bad, or that, they won't fail. Because I get the sense here, this person, they've tried stuff before and they felt they failed at it. So it could be a previous relationship that they had, or they've been told from a young age that they won't make it. It could even be, it doesn't even have to be like a feminine guardian or mother figure or grandma or aunt. It could even be like a teacher who callously said, you know what, you're never going to make anything of yourself. And this person, it's in there, it's embedded. Doesn't mean that it controls this person. It means it influences the way this person feels about themselves. And again, I'm not here to give anyone an excuse. I'm here to understand the energy so I can see why this person is stepping back, so I can understand the outcome. We've got the Moon card and we got the Temperance card. Yeah, this person needs to temper their fears because this person loves. This person has a fear of commitment. You don't need me to tell you that. I feel this person has been very all over the place, very scattered, very chaotic and wishy-washy in their energy. But deep down, there's love. The Knight of Cups indicates if this person can overcome their fear, they are capable of offering healthy love. And there's a suit of armor which indicates that this person, they have been hurt in the past, so they are cautious. However, the river represents a love that goes somewhere, something that has the potential to be really healthy. But it is covered by the Moon card and the Temperance card. So the Moon card is all about looking at the shadows, changing your life by looking at that which you fear so that you can overcome it. And the Temperance card is really to connect also to your true life's meaning and purpose. So right now, this person is re-examining their priorities in life and recognizing that they made some pretty bad choices. And I feel they have that cycle of regret. Right now, they are in a suspended energy, which means, stagnant, stalemate, nothing's happening. And let's see how it's going to work out in the next 6 weeks. They have the card of daydream. So this person is thinking about you. To daydream is not to take action. So it is to visualize you. So this person, especially at night, they do think about you a lot at night. So when they do reach out, you may get a message at night. Okay. Now, of course, if someone is reaching out past a certain time, just wait until they message you at a better time. Anything after midnight is kind of like, okay. So it's worth noting that this person, they do see you as soulmates. I feel like this person's learning about twin flame. They kind of describe you as soulmates at first, but now they're starting to spiritually become aware. And I feel they are starting to note that you're twin flames. And I feel that in itself is encouraging them to actually do the spiritual work, okay? Number 11, that does indicate that this person is more in alignment with you as a twin. However, there needs to be action rather than words. They have the bear, okay? Now, the bear, of course, is all about strength. It's about caution, protective energy, but it's also about thriving under difficult circumstances. And it's number 15. Number 15 is the devil energy. So this can indicate that your person has strong Capricorn placements, but it can also indicate that this person has some sort of addiction or some sort of intoxicated energy at this time that they are trying to overcome. It's number 10 at the bottom there, which means they're trying to turn a page in their life. They are trying to get to grips with difficult experiences. They will succeed. Okay, this person is reestablishing their power. I do feel that this person, when they were younger, they were bullied really badly, okay? So if you are a twin flame who is the runner and you're watching this, I'm sending you a lot of love and hugs out there as well, because I can see that it really damaged your confidence and your self-esteem. And that's very, very difficult. I was also bullied when I was younger, and I understand that level of pain, isolation, and not everybody is going to be the same. So I feel, to open up to your twin, your divine counterpart, is to accept a love like no other, a love that will transform your faith in love and in humanity, in people as well. So I just want to give you that message, but I understand what it means to be bullied and how that can rob you of confidence and feeling like you're not enough. Even though those experiences are in the past, they shaped how you felt about yourself at that time and may influence how you operate in love, where you immediately shut down when people are getting too close for fear of judgment, things like that. So I'm just picking up that right now for the twin flame who is the runner. Now, because you have mirrored experiences, perhaps both of you have experienced a level of bullying when you were younger, and both of you have dealt with it in different ways, and maybe that's why both of you are very cautious about opening up to love. But I do see that your person is trying to work through that. They are in a very protective influence at this moment in time, but they are finding the strength to step up. We do have the Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel in the next 6 weeks, this person is thinking about their future. I feel like they are very family oriented. They have a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders. They are focused on money. They're focused on protecting their environment. And I feel that they have a plan that they are working on right now. I feel like they have a lot of goals, dreams that they're working hard to fulfill. And I do see that they're reaching out to friends for advice. Again, this is not action. So I feel like they are very much in their thoughts at this moment in time. This is your twin flame. We've also got the Seven of Pentacles for them as well. So I definitely see that they're at a self-evaluation period. They're reflecting on their life to date, which means they are looking back and they regret some actions and things that they said, but they are feeling really unfulfilled in their life right now, and they're working really hard to get back on track. Also, I feel this person does not want to give up on this connection. There's something from childhood, something that replays and replays and replays, almost like a bit of a nightmare in this person's mind or in their soul. And it really resurfaces when they think about opening up to love. Okay, so this person is also going to start to look at that in the next 6 weeks. Okay, I'm just going to pull a card on this Six of Swords. They're being guided through it. Okay, so I feel like they're going through the rite of passage. A Six of Swords tends to mean a test. The twin flame test is the separation period, and I feel that they will be guided into more harmony, because when you get a Six of Swords, it means we're dealing with a person who has been conditioned to expect the worst. Okay, so I feel like this person, they are going to transition towards something better. They're going to find that peace of mind, and they are being guided. I feel both of you have been protected from each other at this time to do the spiritual work. And we've got the Two of Wands. Okay. Interesting, we got the Two of Wands, because Two of Wands indicates this person, they're mapping their progress in life. I feel like they are making some progress. And I get a sense here that the universe is aligning them with what they need right now. And you've got a Three of Wands here, which means, you know, both of you are anticipating being reunited deep down. You want to be together. But I feel this person is leaving something behind in order to embrace a brighter future. Okay, I also feel this person is either buying a home or is trying to establish security within a home space. And they have some family responsibilities on their shoulders right now. And I feel that they're all up about their money or stability. And they're thinking about their future as well. And I feel right now they're going through a period of self-healing so that they can open themselves up to love. But again, I feel they're not completely there yet. I feel there's still a bit of a distance. Your energy, we've got rejection. So I feel, you know, when this person does reach out, I feel part of you is like really detaching. Unless this person comes to you with very different energy, I feel like you're not interested, even though you wanted to be with this person. I feel like the rejection in this connection really hurt bad. I feel like there's this energy that you got burnt and you don't want to get burnt again. So I feel like you're very, very cautious. But it's interesting that it's number 38. And when you reduce this one as well, it's 11. 3 plus 8 is 11. And your person has got 11 there as well for their overarching energy. So I definitely get a sense here that there is potential for you and your person to come together. What's that? They're showing me, I don't even know what that's called. They're showing me an image in the water right now. Oh gosh, what do you call it? It's like, okay, you know when you're children and there's like this, it's almost like origami. You put like a number on the top and a color, and you do this with the paper. Gosh, I don't even know what to call that. And you open it up and it has like a message inside. Some of you are going, Bubba, you're crazy. What's that all about? I don't even know what to call it. It's like this origami game paper that you open with, you put your fingers underneath. It's almost like a diamond shape, and you open the paper and you call like a number, say, I want number 5. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's open. It's like name a color. And then if red's written there, you go red, R-E-D. And then you open the message that it lands on. I don't know. They're showing me that in the water right now. I don't even know what that means. I'll always be honest and say I can't quite grasp it. I'm not going to just give you something out of thin air. I always have to pick up on the energy of it. So I don't know what that means. I mean, it could be that there's choices that this person has right now, or some sort of childhood game really influenced this person when they were younger, and it's prevented them from opening up fully to love. I'm not really sure. So I'm just going to disconnect from the image. They're just showing it to me. I mean, maybe you have children and you've just made one for your child, or you're going to see a video of someone doing it. It's so messy, my description right now of what that is, but I can't really remember what it's called, and I don't know how else to describe it. So I'll just leave it there. I'll move on. It's really interesting that between you both is the Tower. So both of you are at a stalemate. Both of you are having a major awakening, and once you take a leap of faith and surrender to this connection, both of you can break down everything that is not solid in this union, and you can rebuild it stronger, okay? So I definitely see that this connection you can liberate yourselves from this and change. There will be some sudden changes. You may even be shocked when this person reaches out, especially since it's number 19, which is the Sun card energy. So there is a strong awakening happening here. Sorry, my guide said number 6 at the bottom. I missed it. That's the Lover's card. So I feel both of you will have a major awakening and you can come together and there can be union. However, this is your energy. You know that there is a bond between you and this person, and you have committed yourself to this. And I do feel that there is a lot of love, and I feel that there is also a bond here that is really hard to break. And I feel part of you promised your heart to this person, but you can't do this anymore, especially since it's covered by a 10 of Swords. There's also a King of Wands. Now, that's where I get this energy that you're making a commitment more to yourself at this time. However, there is a potential that some of you beautiful Aries out there are going to meet someone new, or you're already connected to somebody new and you're thinking about committing yourself to that person, or you have. Some of you may even have married someone else, or you're thinking about marrying someone else. At this time, I'm going to pull a card on it because I feel there's about 13% energy coming through of beautiful Aries out there who already have someone new and you're moving on. And for the rest of you, I feel that you're thinking whether you should move on. You will definitely have a flirtation with somebody new coming in, but I do feel that you and your twin can be together. Yeah, 7 of Cups, you have options. There's choices there, okay? But I feel the 7 of Cups can also indicate that you're not committed at this time. The majority energy is not committed at this time, but you think about committing yourself to this person, but only, yeah. I mean, if you look at the cards, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, you already feel like you met your match, okay? And then we've got the King and Queen of Pentacles here. I mean, that's a lot of people. That's 2 couples. So either you and this person have thought about like not aligning yourselves with each other, or you've had experiences with other people that have influenced this connection in the past. So for example, if you got heartbroken by somebody else, or they did, it's influenced the way that they open up in love. But ultimately, all I keep seeing is that this person sees you as their match, that they are bonded to you, that there is a magnetic draw towards you. And this person, I feel like they will take action. I'm going to pull a card right at the end to see when that will be. But the 10 of Swords indicates it needs to be different because it's too painful right now. Things need to transform. And part of you is like, it's over. You're moving away from this. It's done. Okay? Because I feel like you're investing more in yourself right now. And that is when you're the catalyst for change for your person to come towards you, because they realize they're going to lose you forever. And I feel this person does not want to lose you. We do have the 3 of Wands. Now, the 3 of Wands is to be on the right path towards a destination or the success that you want, but it's also a card of anticipation, you know, feeling restless, yearning for each other. However, nothing's happening. This is always the card of, what are you waiting for? You both want to be together. So why don't you just take that leap? That figure is literally on the precipice of change. The ship represents the journey. So both of you, you can take the journey together. I mean, they're presenting as a Queen of Pentacles. There's a King of Pentacles here as well. So I feel both of you, you can find your way back together in this union, but it's going to be slow. Both of you physically and mentally are very attracted by each other. And the love is there also. But I feel it's going to be very slow to, you know, make a move towards a highly committed relationship, because there are some trust issues and this person is getting over some sort of substance addiction there. Can you show me this person reaching out? Is this person going to reach out? What's happening there? 6 of Pentacles, they're creating balance. 3 of Swords. Page of Cups. So when this person has resolved something that has been very painful for them and they create a bit more of a life of balance for themselves, they will send a message of love. So I feel by the end of the year, and I know that sounds like it's really far away, but it's like, what, October, November, yeah, 2.5 months. I feel this person will have reached out with a message, okay? But I also see that this person, they're still not ready to offer you the love that you truly deserve at this time. So I just want you to be aware of that, okay? I feel like they are still a bit immature, not as emotionally available as you would want them to be at this time. But I feel they do love you and they do want to offer you some sort of commitment. I feel like they do want to offer to work on things. But in the next 6 weeks, I don't see them messaging you. Okay, so I want you to be aware of that. It may even be on the cusp, like they're going to be out of a night out. I feel like this person will be it's either like late at night, or they're out drinking, or they're out with friends. They will message you, but I feel it's either after 6 weeks or on the cusp of 6 weeks. So I feel this person will reach out, but it's not in the time frame that perhaps you were hoping for. Okay, so that's all I can give you. That's all I'm being given at this time. And now I'm going to run off and find out what that childhood game is called. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Can you please guide them? What are they meant to be aware of? Do you want one more? Thank you. So we have, I keep seeing signs of you everywhere I go. I see myself having kids with you. So even if you cannot have kids, this person sees themselves having a life with you where you settle down. I fear that if I get too close, you will hurt me. And that's really the root cause of this person leaving a union. Sometimes humans are very complex. In order to prevent them from being hurt, they actually hurt the other person by pushing them away so that they can protect themselves and protect their ego. And I feel that's something that this person has done, but they regret it. I've never felt like this before. Oh, sorry, my guy just said no, read the card. And they're right, I got the card wrong. I've never felt a love like this before. Okay, thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. We've also got, I can feel you pulling away. Have you moved on? This person can definitely feel that potentially that 13% I was picking up on. If you have someone new, this person can feel it. Okay. It says, my life has changed so much since meeting you. And I want to follow my heart. And I definitely feel like this person does want to follow their heart. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Please guide my beautiful Aries. Oops. Now, although I knocked this just now, I saw someone in the water. That's why I was distracted briefly. I saw someone in the water breaking a cup or dropping a cup or a mug of something. So either you're listening to this reading, you knocked something, or you just dropped something. It looked like a mug of like a beverage with something in it. So maybe that's you. If not, your person may even mention that they did that, or maybe you'll do that in the next 6 weeks and then your person will message after that. I don't know why it's relevant, but I mean, the cup represents a cup of love. So it's like, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. I'm being given like spill sorrow. So this person, I feel like they will come to tell you something that has been difficult in their life at this moment. Okay. So I'm going to move on from the energy. It says, I'm pretending that everything is okay. And we were not ready for all that happened. I'm trusting the divine timing. So this person is waiting until they are fully detaching from whatever intoxication they have or whatever addiction or obsession that they have. I feel like this person is trying to step up. So I'll leave that there. I'm just going to go and get a trinket before we close. Okay. So we have a mask. So this person has a secret. I picked up on that earlier. This secret is something that they're going to tell you about. Masks can indicate this person was not honest with themselves. They denied their feelings. I feel like part of them, it's like they've hidden themselves away. They didn't really want you to see them fully because they felt really exposed. And they thought if you really got to know who they are deep down, that you'd want to leave anyway. And that's not true at all. Okay, but this person, there's a level of insecurity that goes with that, where they feel fear. And finally, we've got yes. So, I mean, a yes, if you have a question, the answer might be yes. But I'm going to pull a card on that yes to see what that could be, because I feel the answer is yes, like you can be together. High Priestess. Well, the two things I've got here is, yes, that this relationship will change. This person will tell you their secret, okay? And I feel it's an indication. I mean, the High Priestess is hidden knowledge. So I feel this person is keeping something close to their chest. And I feel it will transform the way that you see this person and how they disconnected. But I also see that this person is keeping really quiet and withdrawn in order to change some bad habits, make some major change in their life, and release anything that has been hindering this connection so they can make space and room for the love that you offer. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling there. Also, I feel this person, yes, they are having a spiritual awakening. So I hope something is relevant in this reading for you. If it resonates in some way, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aries, and love and light.